especially when we're downrange too, because the staff was super good at supporting us at the level, at our level. And then the new staff that we have now kind of fell in on that culture environment upstairs in the battalion, and I think it's working out great. So I think right now where we're at, it's very good relationships in the network, and we need to keep this up. We need to keep working as a team, right? And then it's deserved at every level, honestly, in my eyes. Thank you.
Cool.
So we'll start with the presentation of it, and then what we're going to do is we're going to have Lieutenant Dean say a few words. As the former XO, Captain Rosen is going to come up and say a few things as well, and then I'll round it out here. All right, so first of all, we'll go ahead and present it. Yeah. So it's the old guidon that they flew, or half of it, while they were in Kuwait. The other half is with Captain Rosen currently, with a plaque here at the bottom. It says, from knife handing the brigade commander to revamping the crew roster, to mentoring young Tango Bravos, everything you did was to take care of soldiers, NCOs, and officers of Cold Steel. Your professionalism, care, and unique personality will be missed. Thank you for everything you did for us. Be genuine.
That's right. Thank you.
Yeah!
So I had the pleasure of working 20 months with First Sergeant Robertson, and I'm totally going to steal from him. He always says at the end of every safety brief to be genuine. It's another part, but we're not going to say that now. But yes, he's absolutely genuine. So like that plaque says, I do see him all the time sit through meetings, and he's genuine to the unit. He's genuine to Charlie. He's going to tell leadership what Charlie is doing, how they do it, and how they stand, and that helps Charlie Battery throughout because of that, because he stays genuine to himself and to the unit. As well, he stays genuine when soldiers come into his office looking for help. When I see First Sergeant Robertson working late hours, it's almost always to help another soldier, to help the soldier that comes into his office and to make sure that they're taken care of. So I could not have asked for a better mentor to myself and a mentor to two commanders. We're just very happy to have you. Please stay genuine.
All right, what's up, everybody? For those of you who don't know me, Captain Rosen used to be the Charlie Battery commander. So First Sergeant Robertson, he was my third first sergeant. We went through a tumultuous time in Charlie Battery a little bit. We had a lot of young leaders. But First Sergeant Robertson at the time, he was one of the platoon sergeants, the most experienced NCO in the battery, and I could always look to him to make sure things were getting done. When he became the first sergeant, the first weekend he wasn't actually around, he was on pass, and I had to pull him out of MRT because I needed him to come back and to be my first sergeant. Now, I personally was not in a great place. I had been in command for a few months. I was going through a little bit of like a tough point in my command time personally. And I called him, I was like, hey, look, I know how much going to MRT means to you, but I really need you to come back and take the battery and pass off that MRT slot. And he looked at me, he's like, sir, I got you. And I'm always grateful that you did that when I needed you, when the battery needed you, you did the selfless thing and you came to the unit. Colin said a lot of great things about you. I know Yvonne's gonna say some great things about you. But the best thing I can say, man, is that you're my friend, right? Like, you took care of these soldiers, you took care of me, and there's nothing more and I'd appreciate it more. So thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, sorry, I'll say just a couple things real fast. So we did bring up all the historic leadership here, right? Because as you guys have seen over the course of the command so far, so many of Charlie's previous leaders have come back because they talk about so many of the great things in the unit, right? So this is just one of the ways that we're trying to maintain that legacy and the lineage from previous commanders, so that in 30 years you can come back, maybe Colonel Rosen or General Rosen can come back and be one of those guys talking to us on Friday at the end of formation. So I got some more things for the speech, but really in this forum, in the informal place, just thank you so much for everything, right? You've been a consummate professional and couldn't have asked for anyone better. Thank you.